Manchester United, new talks for Ligt and Mazraoui to Manchester United, not with the players, but with the team that these two players really have all paid due allegiance to, and that is Bayern Munich. Welcome to this channel. It is the United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share if at all you're watching us for the very first time. Endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is always my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And let's continue to obviously do the needful and obviously give in the best of the best as it really comes in through in here at the side of United Matters channel. We are talking Amad Diallo, Mainoo, and Harry Amass on his latest impression. He has gone ahead to showcase to the manager, that is Erik ten Hag of Manchester United. So continue to subscribe. We want to hit 20,000 subscribers, and we know we are gonna hit that mark before the end of this month. We thank God and Allah for the gift of life, and let's obviously get kick-started. Fabrizio Romano came up and told us that Manchester United have been very clear they will bid again for Matthijs and Mazraoui. They have told the players' agent that they are prepared to attack again. Message to Matthijs and Mazraoui: will be back again. Bayern are aware of Manchester United's intention to try again. So the message is clear from Manchester United: we will bid again, and we are not gonna be really afraid of really doing what we call a double bid. And this time around, United don't want to work deal per deal. They want to really sit down with Bayern Munich and negotiate on really putting in a double bid for these two players and see how things are really gonna be panning out. And I think that's the best way possible that you can do a deal like these two deals imminently, because if you want to do these deals imminently, all you have to do is simple: negotiate a double deal and obviously see how things are really going to pan out. You get? So I like the message that Manchester United is really sending out loud, right? They are sending out a message that all has to come in their way. And what is their way? It's all about Bayern being aware of the intention for United to try, and the players are very, very positive that this deal is obviously going to be given green light to obviously happen and really go eyes to where they want it to be. Then we are having another story from Fabrizio Romano that United are prepared to return in talks with Bayern Munich for Matthijs and Mazraoui. Agreement until 2029 plus option already done with both players days ago. Now working on club side. Players come confident as they're only waiting for Manchester United. So Mazraoui and Matthijs are only waiting for the club of Manchester United, because it's the one with the key to obviously unleash their exit from Bayern Munich and the entry to Manchester United. That is it. And I tell you what, it's really gonna be important to note that they're not gonna be looking far from that. What they want is these two players, because they know they are gonna get them on a cheap, and they're really effective players. They're having huge experience, and Erik ten Hag himself is like, these are the players I need to obviously take everything to where I want to be. So a bid is really expected, and Fabrizio Romano has also gonna obviously add to us information concerning what bid will move the side of Bayern Munich. And he has told us that Bayern wants something around 20 million euros for Mazraoui and 50 million euros guaranteed for Ligt. A total package of 70 million euros. Manchester United want to pay less than this, and negotiations are ongoing between the two clubs. Now, for me, for Mazraoui, 20 million euros, for me, it's okay. I don't know how they think, but obviously, it is really one of those moments that you come up and really understand that 70 million euros for this double bid is not okay, but on the amount of money they want United to pay for Matthijs 20 million euros. 20 million euros is really something little, you know, because it said it will be 15 million euros of guaranteed fees and 5 million euros of add-ons, meaning that we are paying 15 million euros, right? And that means with a four-year contract or 5-year contract we are awarding to Mazraoui, that means we are going to be paying 3 million euros per season. You understand? That is really cheap. And for Matthijs de Ligt, I think that's where the problem comes in through, because United don't want to pay 50 million euros. And they are like, we can pay less. We can pay less, but Bayern is still keeping its ground onto the amount of money they want United to pay onto Matthijs de Ligt. And it is really gonna go on and on and on and on and on. But I know these two players will end up at Manchester United. You understand? Because we need him immediately, and for Matthijs de Ligt, I think we would need him at the start of the season, because you would love to see Lisandro Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt playing the central defense for the club of Manchester United when you're playing against Fulham at Old Trafford on the 16th of Friday. That is Friday next week, by the way. If that deal happens this week, then the better, because he'll train with the club of Manchester United for 2 to 3 days, and I think Erik ten Hag will find it very, very, very appealing to obviously partner him with Lisandro Martinez into the central defense as we play against the side of Fulham. It would have gone ahead to be the same partnership that would have gone ahead to Gate against Man City, but it is really bad, and it's not going to be the case. That is it, because today is Monday. Even if they do the deal today, right, or Wednesday, he'll have to undergo his medical. He'll be announced on Friday, and I don't believe that he'll train anywhere with the team of Manchester United, right? And for the club of Manchester United, they'll obviously try to use it in a better way possible to get in the best results, right, of Old Trafford, like unleashing him when playing against Fulham. That will create a different vibe. That will create a different vibe altogether at Old Trafford than at Wembley. You understand? Because in Wembley you might even lose to the side of Man City, and your fans won't really enjoy the player. But this time around, it's better to obviously get him on or in the team when you're playing against a team called Fulham at Old Trafford. And the partnership against Man City would have gone here to be Lenny Yoro and Lisandro Martinez, but we've all gotten to know that a lot has gone ahead to happen, and it has gone ahead to create loads and loads and loads of things that really get us into the mix. So that is de Ligt Mazraoui talks planned by Manchester United. New talks have been planned by Manchester United to obviously go to Bayern Munich and obviously see to it that they convince them to obviously take a pay cut. And I think the pay cut is on the side of Matthijs de Ligt, and they want to pay not more than 40 million euros. You understand? But Bayern are calling in for 50 million euros, and I don't know what ground this deal is obviously going to be agreed on, but I believe it's not in the final stages, but we'll find ourselves into the mix of getting the best out of this deal. So we wait and see how United is really going to go on this, but also Bayern Munich is on pressure because they want to sign, I think is called Jonathan Tah, and for them to get in a player, they have to sell to buy, So United is telling them, all right, you're also on pressure. You have to sell to buy, and we are backing onto that to create this moment of really calling you up to come up and obviously take in the best results possible into the mix. So that is it coming in through from Matthijs de Ligt and Mazraoui, but United are really pushing hard to get this deal over the line, and the rest is really going to be history, because I know they're going to be landing at Manchester United. If not, we are 100% sure that a right back and a centre back are really needed, and United are really working tirelessly to get in one. But this pair is so close, and I think it's the cheapest pair you can ever get, because when you look at that 20 million euros, you cannot get Kadioglu at that amount of money. You can't get Demafries at that amount of money, So I think that is the closest. And we look at Matthijs de Ligt, 50 million euros, that is like 40 to 43 million pounds. He's a very good centre-back, proven at the world stage, and no one has ever come out and really doubted his potential. So all that you have to do is you have to look through on other defenders that you might be linked to. One, the guy is called Braithwaite, 75 million euros. You understand? 75 million euros for the player known as Matthijs known as Dared Braithwaite. So, of the two, Matthijs de Ligt and Braithwaite, who is more proven? Obviously, it's Matthijs de Ligt, and is the cheapest. Antonio Silva, close to 80 million euros. You will have to pay 30 million euros more for the amount of money for Matthijs de Ligt. So, of the two, he's really more proven. It's Matthijs de Ligt. And the age difference is like 4 or 5 years. And the guy is just 24, 25 years of age, meaning that he can do a lot into this modern game of football. And that is Matthijs de Ligt for you. So for me, it has come to my know that it's not going to be an easy decision for United to obviously move from these two and obviously go to the others, because this is the cheapest pair you'll ever get. That is readily available for you to do business with. Now, Man United and Kobbie Mainoo and Amad Diallo. We've been told by High TC Football, Man United are keen to sort out new contracts for Amad Diallo and Kobbie Mainoo once they return from USA pre-season tour. Kobbie Mainoo is very happy with life at Manchester United, and the club are in no way worried about his future. They want him tied up sooner than later. So, for Kobbie Mainoo, he signed a contract, I think it was 2023, right, January, and it was like a 5-6 year contract, but United want to improve his contract and give him better salaries. I think he's at £15,000 a week, and they want obviously see to it that they obviously elevate his salary to meeting his potential, and obviously add in bonuses that can be achieved if at all he really puts in some better performances. So that's what United are doing for Kobbie Mainoo, and it's going to deserve it. And I'm liking the new way United are really trying to obviously put in a shift and obviously put up hard structures on how, all different structures on how to reward these youngsters, because most people have always gone ahead to obviously know that it's really one of those moments that it keeps you going, and in the due course of them keeping you going, you're really having very huge bonuses to achieve. Like you saw it onto Garnacho, he's earning close to £30,000 a week, but if at all he performs better, his salary can increase gradually because of his performances. And I think it's going to be the same with Kobbie Mainoo and Amad Diallo. For Amad Diallo, he's left with just 1 year on his contract. Remember, he came in through in 2018, and I think he came in 2020 and signed a 4-year contract with a further additional year. And this being one of the last years of his contract, United want to obviously tie him on a longer contract and offer him improved wages. And he deserves a contract. If at all you look at how he has gone ahead to play in the preseason, the lad deserves what he call a huge contract. And I know they are going to be giving it to him because of what he has gone ahead to portray at the club of Manchester United. Meaning that we are going to be tying ourselves onto these players that we believe are really having huge potential. And when you look at the age, Lenioro 18, Dallo 25, Lisandro Martinez I think is 24, 25. Then you can talk about Kobbie Mainoo, he's 19, and Amad Diallo I think is 22, Rasmus Højlund 21, Zexi 23, Garnacho 20. You get, we are having almost 8 players that can get into our team below 24 years of age. It shows you how the future is really bright for the club of Manchester United, and how we are going to be enjoying ourselves to the fullest as a club of Manchester United as far as this is really concerned. So let's wait and see how this pans out, but that contracts are really being prepared. Now, the youngster, Amass, Ten Hag has come out and spoken about how this youngster went ahead to obviously showcase his skills against Mo Salah, especially defensively. Said, I already said the other day, there is a potential. He has to improve. He has made big steps in the last 12 days here in the tour. He was really tested in defending and he made the step forward, but still a long way. Ten Hag won't come out and really give green light to a youngster like him, Amass, who is, I think is 17 years of age, into the first team of Manchester United. But I tell you, we can all understand that according to the performances that this young lad went ahead to put up during the game of Arsenal, during the game of Real Betis, and during the game of Liverpool, Amass is really a jam. And Erik ten Hag already has him in plans. And I don't believe that on the list of players that Manchester United are willing to obviously loan, this guy is there. He's not there. He's not there. You saw it very well when we are playing against Arsenal. You know, all of the 3 games we're going to have to play in the US, this guy is going to have to start ahead of Murray. And he has put in a convincing performance. He tested him against Arsenal. He passed the test. Real Betis he did. And against Liverpool, he was against the best right forward in the world, being Mohamed Salah. And he went ahead to pass the test. That is the man himself, known as Amass, Harry. So, Harry Amass is really one of the best players that will obviously come into the team of Manchester United this season. And with Malaysia having Mans to return, Luke Shaw, not that kind of player that you believe can give you the best that you deserve throughout the season. With the UEFA Europa League coming in through matches, I anticipate that Harry Amass might make his debut for Manchester United very, very soon. I tell you, he's really going to be making the bench, and he's really going to be part of the squad that's going to be playing the UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup very, very hugely. So, that's what we have from the manager himself, Erik ten Hag. And now we call upon for your thoughts into the comment section below about the Ligt. Mazraoui talks planned, new Ligt. Mazraoui transfer talks planned by Manchester United with Bayern Munich. What do you make about it? And Kobe Mainoo and Amadi Diallo new contracts, loading, and Erik ten Hag confirms all, acknowledges the man Harry Amass for the big performance he put up when he was facing the best right winger in the world, that is Mohamed Salah. We sign out for now. See you later, and we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, may Allah bless you abundantly. Bye bye.